Oh, for the love of check disc. God damn it, here we go again. The internet is going to be polluted by a bunch of toxic sped lords with the worst taste in gaming imaginable. It didn't even took a year, and real gamers such as myself with higher levels of thinking such as myself have to suffer once again because of that neo-H man supporting piece of shit. Toby Fox cannot stop shitting out his garbage games out of his neoclity. Like, I am beyond fucking mad, and you should be too. This game is the cancer that kills the gaming industry. Deltarune Chapter 5. This autistic fucking puke stain of a game just has to ruin this month further. Like, couldn't this wait for at least 3 years, or better yet, cancel this entire fucking sick joke of a game already? I'll choose the latter because Deltarune, aka Undertale 2, aka TUMBLR the RPG, has to be the worst game of the century. Its existence is a sin. When will you Undertale dicksuckers just stop? If you enjoy games as garbage as Deltarune, you have to be mentally ill. This internet darling slop has been milked to death enough, and I cannot allow this satanic woke abomination to ruin this medium I've built from the ground up. Jameson Lee Kaiser, also known as the King of Gaming, the King of YouTube, the realest YouTuber on the internet, the 1000% fact spitter, King of Sports, King of Philosophy, King of Books, leader of the real gamer movement, and the one that is superior than you on every single way, has once again returned to deliver the facts, has once again returned to deliver the greatness, even though you losers simply do not deserve it. But in this case, this is urgent. Deltarune Chapter 5 has to be the worst game of 2026. Surpassing Higguard, Code Violet, 1348x Voto, all the garbage games I've exposed.
But Jameson Concord is woke unlike Undertale because Deltarune supports map right.
Y'all be crying about games like Concord, Mixtape, Clairobscure Expedition 33, God of War Luffy, Stellar Blade, Dustborn, Saints Row 2022, possibly Grand Theft Auto 6 for being woke, yet for some reason you bums are completely silent about Undertale and Deltarune for no apparent reason. The game made for Tumblr tards, by the way. It's not like Undertale basically kick-started the woke virus with its leftist diversity message, unfitting queer characters, supporting map rights, and playing as the first non-binary main character in the RPG genre. I don't see the quote-unquote any woke critics go after Toby Fox and Timmy, the only time they could make themselves useful. Ugh, rules for thee but not for me, I suppose. Why do these quirky woke internet darling slop jobs always end up having the most cancerous fandom? I kid you not, I never thought the Undertale fandom could ever get more cancer than it already was in 2015, but now it's a fucking biohazard full of special ed losers, zoophiles, groomers, shippers, insufferable kids, motherfuckers that want to stick it in skeletons and goats. Neurodivergent SJWs that still believe there are more than two genders in the big 2026. Now that to me is a community worse than hell. 10 years long we have to deal with these cringe lords. Imagine being a fan of a game that has acts of nuncy in it. Did y'all forget that there was a mini game that you could literally date a skeleton in Undertale? AANNNDDDD, you're playing as a kid? Yikes. Why does no one call this out? Why is no one raising their eyebrows over this? Where's the outrage? Where's the cancel culture crowd when you need them? Toby Fox literally self-reported himself for supporting maps and for being a Diddy blood, and yet you drooling cross-eyed low IQ idiots don't do a damn thing about it. Same thing with Scott. It was documented on the files that Jeffrey shared porn of FNAF on 4chan, and Scott approved it by donating to Trump's campaign. When I thought you bums finally got the message and cancel his bitch ass, y'all just randomly stopped and forgive him for it because you fandom morons are too obsessed with his shitty games. Especially Five Nights at Garbage. Absolutely disgusting. You casual fake gamers are the bane of humanity. You let Toby Fox, that egotistical British cigar, get away with his crimes because you're too scared for his fan base full of versions and PDFs. Imagine fearing these losers who only play games made by groomers. Scott Cawthon, the main developer from Forsaken or Roblox in general, the entirety of Whaleverse. Well, I'm not. I've had enough of Toby Fox, and I have had enough of his torturous games. Deltarune is incapable of being good. It's just as bad as anime, it's just as bad as Five Nights at Freddy's, Steven Universe, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Furries, The Black Plague, Guilty Gear, Persona 6, Racism, My Little Pony, bronies, cloppers even though they're the same thing. Justin Bieber, pineapple on pizza, drinking sewer water. I don't understand why are y'all hyping this up like do you not realize how dangerous that is? Aren't y'all aware what trash like Deltarune does to people? It brainwashes them. It turns people into degenerates, young and old it doesn't matter. Look at the self-insert ships with Sense and Toriel, look at the amounts of eye bleeding, Ebola infecting Rule 34 commissions which I'm sure the majority of it is illegal. The amount of brainless losers with Undertale profile pictures. If you thought the Hollow Knight fanbase was a cesspool of autism, the Undertale fandom will literally make you wanna leave this planet. This cannot continue any further. I'm officially starting the hashtag boycott Deltarune Chapter 5 movement. I'm taking this game down no matter what. You fake gamers and trend hoppers will face my fucking wrath. If you wanna be saved from my crusade, then y'all better follow my orders. Do not play Deltarune Chapter 5, do not stream Deltarune Chapter 5, report every single video related to Deltarune and Undertale besides this video. And finally, sue Toby Fox for all what he's worth, not a lot but would still do a service to the human race. This is the end of these shoddy quirky indie garbage games with cancerous fandoms. Real gamers all over the world raise your fist and join the movement. Together we bring these terrible indie games like Deltarune Doki Doki Garbage Club, and Minecraft down. Now for a final message for everyone watching this godly made video from this godly made channel. If you buy Deltarune Chapter 5, you're an idiot. Once again you are the cancer that kills gaming and you are nowhere near worthy enough to be on my channel. Do all of us a favor and quit gaming, and while you are at it, drink bleach.